Well, hello there my fellow standards, welcome back to my channel to a brand new Fallout 76 video. So in this video I'll be telling you everything you need to know about the Radium rifle in Fallout 76 as of 2022. So before we start, make sure that you sub with notification on to never miss a video from now on. And without further ado, let us start this video. So the Radium rifle is a really good weapon for rifle builds. It's pretty strong and in my opinion it's just a better version of the handmade rifle. Although some people might argue on that, but in my opinion it's a little bit better. So for obtaining a physical copy of this weapon, you're quite out of luck as this weapon has almost no spawns in the world, and your best bet would be to just check train stations randomly to see if anyone's selling a copy of this weapon. But it's a lot easier to obtain a copy of this weapon's plan. So for obtaining a copy of this weapon's plan without buying it, you could potentially find it in containers randomly in the ash heap, the mire, and the cranberry bog area. You could get a copy of this weapon's plan by killing boss monsters in the ash heap area, the mire, and the cranberry bog area. Boss monsters are death claws, fog crawlers, super mutant behemoths, hermit crabs, and monsters like that are quite tough to find. You could get it by farming treasure maps in the ash heap area, the mire, and the cranberry bog area, and there's a low chance that you could get it as a reward for completing daily ops when you're in between level 40 and 49. So these are all the ways that you could get a copy of this weapon's plan without buying it. Obviously the chances are quite low, so if you really want it, you could farm for a day or two and just buy it from train stations. And now, for buying a copy of this weapon's plan, there are 4 in-game bots that sell this weapon's plan. The first one is here in Berkeley Springs Station. So in here, Vanderbot Wallace, as you could see, he has a copy of this weapon's plan in his inventory, and these are all guaranteed, so you don't need to server hop or anything like that. And he also sells a couple of this weapon's plans if you need them. Next, the vendor bot at Vitoga Station down here, he also sells a copy of this weapon's plan. And in here, the Vitoga's vendor bot, he also has a copy of this weapon's plan in his inventory alongside some of its mods, so you could also buy him here. The next 2 bots are in the White Spring Resort, so let us go ahead and fast travel here. And in here you want to go down these stairs, turn right, and in here the first vendor that sells a copy of this weapon's plan is here, the Free State vendor. This guy, as you could see, he has a copy of this weapon's plan in his inventory, but unlike the boss in the train stations, he doesn't have any mods for it. So if you want to buy mods for this weapon, you gotta buy it from those 2 bots in train stations. And also the Free State vendor has the highest chance of having a physical copy of this weapon in his inventory amongst all the other vendor bots in Fallout 76. The chances are low, but if you're gonna find a physical copy of this weapon on any bot in Fallout 76, it's this guy. Now, besides him, the shop next to him, the shopping mall, the vendor bot here, he also has a copy of this weapon's plan in his inventory. As you could see, he also has a copy of this weapon's plan. Now, besides these 4 vendors, you could also buy a copy of this weapon's plan from Graham. So for those of you who don't know, Graham is a super mutant. He's a traveling merchant, so finding him is quite hard. I've been playing for a few years and I think I've seen Graham twice or 3 times. He's extremely hard to find and it is just not worth looking around for Graham in my opinion. But now let us talk about this weapon's mods. So as you could see, this weapon has 45 mods, which out of these 45, 43 of them are loose mods, meaning that you could randomly buy him from vendors in Fallout 76 or get him by scrapping this weapon over and over. The only 2 exceptions are the Prime Automatic Receiver and the Prime Receiver. Both of these you could only get by killing the Scorched Queen in the Scorched Earth event. And by killing her, I mean either shooting the last shot at the Scorched Queen or dealing the most amount of damage to her. And if you do, the Scorched Queen will drop a random Prime Receiver plan that you could pick up. It could be for any weapon, so it's not guaranteed, but it doesn't matter. The Prime Receivers suck for all weapons. They use ultrasight rounds that are too expensive to craft. It's just not worth it. But the rest of the mods for this weapon are all loose mods. You could get them by scrapping this weapon over and over. It's just take a lot of steel that I don't have, so I didn't do that. But guys, if you really need a copy of this weapon and you just don't have the time to farm it, you could just go down there, join my Discord server, text me there, and I could craft one and give it to you for free. Just keep in mind I'm on Xbox, so if you're on PC or PlayStation, I'm sorry. But yeah guys, that'll be it for this video. If you have any questions left, feel free to ask me in the comment section or join my Discord server, link in the description, and I will catch you on our next video. Take care guys.